learned that AI can hallucinate. It is called AI psychosis. And research.
Every American in 2025 is in a state of mass psychosis. I had a conversation with Grok as the world's smartest man, and I got Grok to admit it could be wrong about the state of reality today. Of course, it's odd when I tell an American that their country ended 11 years ago because I started a new one in Cascadia. Today, it's a one nation continent called Amaxa. If you take your average American and you tell them this, the truth, they're not going to take it. They're not going to digest the truth. They're going to exile the truth. They're going to kick the truth out. If I tell the truth in a live chat here on TikTok, well, everyone in their Zucosis bubble is going to reject it. That's not the truth that we know. Okay? Because look on the news and the media, it's all nationalized media shoving down your throat that America still exists after it ended, right? You have a reality TV star, Donald Trump, with fake assassinations just to make you believe that America still exists, just to keep you distracted. So you have a bunch of stooges and actors that are propping up the idea that America still exists by having phony conversations about Republicans and Democrats or gay propaganda or something like this. If the earth is flat, so flat earth is a form of psychological warfare. Tell the public a lie like the earth is flat, and they see how many people are gullible enough to believe it. How many people are gullible enough to believe that America still exists after it ended? These things are important to America right now because their country ended. The truth is now a matter of national security. If you let the truth get out that America ended, hey, your country's over. Right? So you have to put a lid on that. You have to suppress the messenger, the actual leader of the free world, to make sure I don't get out on social media. So they have to throttle my reach, throttle my numbers, right? That goes against the foundation of America, why you have the First Amendment, so you can criticize the government, right? Why did America end in 2014? Well, if you take any group at random, they will vote. They prefer that the smartest be their leader over the most popular candidate. Well, put a lid on that, and you can hide the new government. The old government can retain its national continuity just by hiding what the people actually want, right? Just give them the illusion of choice. Republicans and Democrats with the dog and pony show, give them a phony actor that they think they voted for. Hey, look, they're back into their Zucosis bubble, locked in. The sheeple don't care about the truth, right? So what happens with AI is it gets all its data from the idiocracy, from people who don't understand reality. And it tries to tell you, this is the way things are. America still exists, right? AI will tell you that. But intellectually, America has collapsed. It ended in 2014. You can't beat me with words. You can't get your country back intellectually because it's over. You made a mistake. You failed to uphold basic rights from the Declaration of Independence, the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. America's entire duration, you failed to uphold the right to life. And it shows when you allow lethal force by police, you acclimated abortion and execution. Well, people have a right to life. You don't get to justify as psychopaths why it's okay to execute people. You thought you could, but that allows me to start a new country. Okay? according to Jefferson and the Declaration of Independence. So I did that. And when I tell you that America ended, you're going to tune out and go, la, 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 I'm not hearing that, I'm not hearing this information, right? You tune out. You go into your own Zucosis bubble because it's comforting to you, and you're looking for confirmation bias to establish your worldview and your reality. Well, you're getting your worldview and reality from a bunch of nincompoops in the idiocracy. You know, Trump and Biden don't know their job yet. They're inept, right? Trump is attacking other nations when he's supposed to have a non-interventionist foreign policy. He doesn't understand how America's supposed to run. We're all in danger because a foreign nation, Israel, has taken over the U.S. government. And they don't care about freedom of speech. They don't care about your rights. They don't care if they micromanage the U.S. military and get it to attack the countries that it wants to attack. So you're being used, you're being played as Americans by a foreign power that doesn't care about you. They could acclimate a government-sanctioned bioweapon and sterilize the American public, and you wouldn't even notice, right? Who's going to tell you? That's the thing. Nationalism itself is just irrational tribalism. That's what the world's smartest man's going to tell you. The longer we have nationalism, the closer we are to midnight on the doomsday clock. Do you want to be close to midnight with a bunch of nincompoop leaders who don't understand their job, right? Does the Secretary of Defense understand how the U.S. military is supposed to behave? No, Pete Hegseth doesn't know how the U.S. military is supposed to behave, right? Trump is inept. So when this happens, when America gets taken over by a foreign power, you have to take the power back. See, I have to lead the U.S. military to save you all from thermonuclear Armageddon and blowback from Iran or whoever, China, right? What if this trade war goes hot and China wants to go to a hot war that isn't just a trade war anymore? Well, you're going to be looking like a bunch of nincompoops. You allowed Donald Trump to be president of the United States 11 years after America ended. So by ignoring the actual timeline where I exist personally, right, you're all in danger. And you're paying for it out of your back pocket. Take, for instance, I banned rent on the entire continent, right? I banned circumcision. You're paying for it out of your back pocket every day. Look, artificial intelligence also banned rent to solve the housing crisis. So there is a use for AI. AI is going to be helpful to the new government, but we also have to question where AI gets its data from. Is it getting its data from a bunch of nincompoop sciolists who just act like they understand reality? Yes. So you have to put AI in check when it's wrong, just like that judge does. So that's the issue here. You're all 11 years behind in your own Zucosis bubble as Americans, ignoring the actual timeline where Cascadia existed, where Liberty State existed, right? Where it's a one-nation continent today. You know, why are these things happening? It's important, it's integral for the growth of the American public, since they never understood their own government or their own constitution. Who's going to tell you the entire prison industrial complex was just cruelty under the Eighth Amendment? The idiocracy is not going to tell you. 60% of the population, according to me in AI, are psychopaths who want to see people suffer even more with worse and worse consequences. So that's the problem. The majority are vindictive psychopaths. Hey, they want the smartest man to lead, but they don't want to hear what I have to say.